What? Oh, crap. Well, that's disturbing. Okay. At least I know that works. I should probably mute the TV, though. Hello. Welcome to PowerBlock. Let me mute this monitor. You might hear echo. All right. So I've been looking at some reference material. I've been thinking about kind of how factories work, and the stuff that's made. This is an asset that is supposedly in the level, and I'm thinking about, like, what is that for? Like, what is this place building, you know? Have you had any good bowel movements? You know, I've had a couple of interesting bowel movements now that you ask. And a couple of movents as well. Mostly moventing, I would say, more so than movementing, but I can't complain. Or I shouldn't, I should say. Let's see. I'm thinking about, like, okay, so if I have, basically I'm building up some shapes, some kind of basic things, like this here rail. I like the idea of this kind of structure, and I might even build larger ones. I kind of did something that I did a long time ago on this stream, where I built kind of like a asset factory. I would take this like deformer over here and use this guy to bend meshes. It kind of worked out. Like, whoa. I really think that's a cool thing. But built a couple of basic rails and a couple of less basic rails and turned that into something of a kit that is reusable. With its own support structures and what have you. Just to do it. It's warm in here. 90 degrees. What am I doing? So basically making shapes and designing kind of like modules. Like I was looking a lot at asset packs earlier today. Like this. Only slightly. And trying to find kind of like how many pieces do I need in order to make a set that I think is pretty complete? Or should I like buy a set? What are the benefits and drawbacks of either of these actions? And so I made like a shopping list of a bunch of assets that I think will get us through at least the first 2 stages. I definitely need to go find more plants. You can do this here in the Epic Games thing marketplace. Like if I'm looking for example for, I don't know, what's this? Medieval market. They have to have a bunch of different environments and ring menu junk and a whole bunch of actually different cool stuff. Automatic buildings. That could be useful. I don't know. So I'll kind of spend some time, like, I'm not going to be doing this all day, but kind of looking at, oh, wow, automatic buildings. Hey. And this is something that we can kind of already do using the existing techniques that we have. I definitely like some of these ideas, but we're going to have to find something that suits our style. It's a cool idea. Modular meshes. And that's kind of what I'm thinking about as well. It's like how do I make it modular? Roof, floor, walls, apartment, parts, stores. Um and maybe we'll get some of these assets and modify them to our purposes. I'm not sure. Um but also like I'm curious about plants. I need some plants, man. Bonsai tree junk, flowers and nature and stuff. Palms tree. I'm thinking cave, cliff. Not bad. More like cacti and junk. Do dead plants pack. Just kind of add it to my cart. I'm not going to buy any of this junk. Not until I like do kind of a better sort and figure out what is a lot better. Cactus pack. Yeah, give me that cactus. Ancient ruins. Sure. Am I looking? I haven't looked at news for the new Smash yet. But yes, I'm definitely into that. I will like that quite very much a lot. Yes. You know? Oh, that's cool. Show me that. Show me that. $150. PBR plants. Ooh, forest trees and grass. Ooh. Ground plants. Wall plants. Air plants. Stuff. European forests. Sure. And just kind of figure out what Jake, what the other dudes on the team want to work with for other areas. I'm very I guess I can get the cactus and like remove the pot or something. Um, for little things like that. Dynamic tree and plant generator. I'm kind of scared. Let's see what it can do. But yes, Smash is going to take another 500 hours of my life away from me, and I think that's fine. Wow, this is a mess. Yo, you could generate plants and trees and junk. Eh, I'm not super sold by this. A lot of it is kind of just chaotic. It's kind of a mess. This is kind of neat that you have like a 2, 4, and 6 width wall um, to make angles. I haven't even played the game in a while. Angled walls and sections, corners. Like once you have kind of your basic shape down, you can get pretty far pretty fast. I was thinking about that. Like, how do I build these guys? If Mega Man is still in the game, I'd be extra happy. I don't see why I wouldn't be. Yeah, I think Mega Man's a pretty solid addition. I need to. I just can't hear myself. Maybe if I like did that, that's better. That's better. Hey, chat. I saw Sophie was here. That's pretty cool. That I can spell. How do you type? Um, let's see. But I was thinking of weird like piston walls. There's this like motion graphics thing that I saw a while ago. Oh, of course. Well, Sophie's a very good runner, running for the hills as she does, as you do. But just looking at factory parts. I'm so curious. A few more. Like, what is this thing? Some kind of lifter thing. Oh, it's got like concentric cup parts. Hmm. for smaller factories. I also think about like if I were instead of just artificially intelligent, if I were some kind of AI, like how do you envision these things working? Like why would I build it the same way that people built this thing? Um, well, then run barefoot. I don't see any problems with that. Just, take care of your joints. I'm trying to be more health conscious, I guess. However you look at that. Let's see. Palette systems. Some slides, rolling conveyors for order fulfillment. Build it with more floaty stuff. Right. Like what did they do exactly? And remember, I'm only really working off of that single concept, which is pretty much etched into my memory. But I think often about like I wonder where my earlier scene is. Like I think if it were just to sort of breathe, like I don't know. Let's like let's test our luck. Uh, great. That's not what I meant. This is I meant like some kind of system in the body that acts like a factory, like a digestive system robot. Uh, right? Like once you add robot, like perfect. What you need is this duck, okay? It's a digestion duck robot. This is wonderful. What is this? Is this a monkey riding a horse? What the heck? It's a swimming robot. Hmm. Oh, this is cool. All right. Robotic surgery. Oh, this has like a lot of shapes and crap that I'm interested in. Hmm. Watch as this robot eats a hamburger. I like these. This is nice. I'm gonna pull down some more references, I think. I think we're starting to get to a thing here. Gosh, I have a lot of stuff open. All right. More factory shapes. New folder. Fab reference. There's just like there's something about like the accuracy and space. Like these two duck, uck, k, k. I respect that. I want to view the original or the saved image. I just want to see what is this bullshit. Look at this thing. Can I just put that here? Digestive. Yeah. Some swimming robots, some eccentric robots. Uh, let's see. How about like nano factory stuff? What is this, like a car engine? That's kind of cool. Let's see. Oh, what's all this? This looks like not nano factory stuff. This looks like regular factory stuff. However, this is definitely the type of thing that I want to know about. You know, how do we make the Nano, which is an Italian vehicle? I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely thinking about this like facility in terms of like it's a factory. Like you literally have to think about it in terms of function. Uh, but you have to exceed kind of a normal tolerance for what is reasonable or safe or manageable because you kind of have the robot ability. You made really, really small cars. Go hunt down some food. I'm gonna probably cook this evening. Maybe I'll post it. Hunt down that food. Hunt down your dreams. Look, it's the universe's tiniest toilet. This is created with. I gotta go see this. Focused ion beam. Yeah. Creates very, very small toilet with man crapping on it. Oh man, that's. Oof. It's hilarious. That's going on Discord. Right now. Tamaki is grilling. Oh, I fried corn. I guess it's funny. Oh crap. What is this? Next Big Future. It's a name for a website. How was that restaurant? That restaurant was pretty good. I highly recommend it. They have quite a few. Interesting. Okay. What is a car factory? Or maybe like a plane factory layout? That's curious. Well, I guess you're gonna need a lot more like space. How about a car factory layout? Shift Alt Control Shift. There we go. Cool. System of automobile manufacturing. I don't know. They had a ton of stuff. They had maybe interested in the vegan frozen yogurts. This is cool. Parts receiving, parts leaving. Automatic assembly, ovens, inspections. Oh, receiving. Okay. How about like a drone manufacturer? Vegan frozen yogurt. Worked on that logo, frozen logo. Polished the overlay for the tournament. Good. Did people know there's a tournament? I feel like someplace that makes drones would be probably in the domain of what I'm interested in. What do you look like? So there's so much open space. But also all of these locations that like have what about that guy? I forgot what he's called. Where America's drones are made. Talk to me. The West Coast. Oh, I feel great now. Text us. Guess we have to go look at these different drone factories. Huh. Let's go on a field trip. Do 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 do. It definitely has to be located. Let's see if we can find this. Okay. I think I'm gonna still. Oh, what's this? Yeah. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay. Because whatever we're building, we need to have like multiple stages of the thing. I like this thing, electron beam systems. Give me the image, man. Ooh, there's like a there's a shape. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna have much in the way of these like mega truss structures. Mm 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 mm. Mm-mm. Because I think like this will be pretty well built out, you know? Talking frame assembly kind of wanders through this zone, and this zone is huge. All right, if we're starting here, I've already found something that I can use as a placeholder here. That looks pretty darn good. We get to this observation deck thing, and there's a trap door, and this area is gigantic. I'm not sure how to achieve this look, but I think we might have to like scale it up a bit. Um, 'Cause there's a lift coming down. I think we'd want to see all of this stuff if possible. Let's make a really wide screenshot. Can I get something that's like huge? Yeah, definitely frozen yogurt. Get it. Get it. Get it. I think maybe this should be more centralized. And yeah, it's like I have to start with this vehicle, right? It's got this orb thing. It can fly. Like, if I'm sketching that out, what am I dealing with here? Give me an S. Give me an M. Today we're just messing with some sketches. Doesn't look like a shoe. Like, it looks rough, which is reasonable. And in the demo, it actually looks like this as well. Let's see. Wait a minute. It's gonna. Like since I saw that link in Discord, I have that album stuck in my head. And I want to listen to it. It's a very comforting thing for me, but I'm just like, I don't need to. Maybe I do need to be muted for a while. I don't know. I don't know. It's really good. Like it, it hurts my feelings how good it is. It hurts my brain. I don't need to tell you how many times I've listened to it, but it's like a lot. I told you anyway. I wonder. Interesting. Like a lot of many times. Many times. Which I think is like the creepiest thing I've ever said to somebody. But completely unintentionally. Edge. Yeah. I will argue that Tiny Desk is a pretty crazy cultural time chamber. Or capsule? It's just stuck in my head. It's killing me. Whoa, what's going on? Why is this only half right? Let's take a couple of steps back here. I guess I could have just fixed this, but now I'm just like, what am I doing? Okay, can I just redo to death? Redo. Why? Let's go back to where we were. Remember we did this thing before? Aside from T-Pain and Chance the Rapper. Oh? I kind of like this side more. That's cool. Alright, that's neat, I guess. Delete. Okay. Dude, so how have you been? I feel like I haven't seen you in a whole day. I know it's been longer than a day, but I trust school is carrying on all right. Yeah, I like that. Good. Good, good. I guess mirror. Negative X. Oh, it's okay. I haven't really done anything to it since two. Just thinking about how to make a super cool website using tools that are mostly unfamiliar to me. Actually, just always fun. Always a challenge. What the? Nope, 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 nope. Edge, edge, bridge. Doink. All right, and then I guess we'll rock the symmetry. Give me that object X face. It's not gonna work unless this thing is centered. Bloop. This thing still isn't sounding correctly. Jeez. A big box of nuts. That's crazy. Gosh, that's just stuck in my head. The songs are just stuck in my head. That is not cool. You know? Do you understand how not cool that is? Whatever. I guess you don't. I will just say that that's nuts. How about World X? There we go. That'll give me a little bit more freedom. What songs? What songs? He asks. Um, this album called No or Telephone, I think, by No Name. It really is really good. I've kind of like had it on repeat for gosh, almost a year. Like a very long period of time. But it comes to mind when I'm looking for something comforting. It's very satisfying. This almost looks like a weird drunk Master Chief. Like we might be onto something here. Um, but I highly recommend it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can listen to it on YouTube. Go get your fill. Um, Found a song that makes me think of you somehow, and I play it on repeat until I fall asleep. It's like when you sent me Layla's Wisdom. I have to go read the rest of that chat because I don't know what's. I can barely remember. It's a good album. T-Pain, Statistics. Yeah, yeah. Is that the Rhapsody album? That was pretty good. So, see, it's not mirroring my selection. It is, but it's not. I guess that's fine. We can do it like this. I only need like an edge loop here. Edge, loop. There we go. Is it the Tiger Woods song? If you can fall asleep listening to the Tiger Woods beat, then, more power to you, is all I'm saying. More power to you. So if I was driving this shoe of a Batmobile, let's see, I'd probably want the, I like this feature. I like these flanges. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like a personal, it's like a skill, right? Like you could probably put it on your resume. Um, and impress just about any CEO, I think. All right, and there's like this kind of weird intake manifold, and then it's got to have some kind of normal propulsion, I suppose. Like this, like these, you want? Let's like give it a shrank. Let's see. Keep it going. Yeah, it's like a nose. Oh, that's great. scale of 1 to 10, how big are things in this game? 1 being a melon, 10 being Mars and Jupiter. Geez, that is a splendid and appropriate question. And I'm glad you asked. I would say that most things that you will experience are going to be as big as the Golden Arches, which is that like a McDonald's reference? I don't know. What is fast food? But the short answer is yes, sir. Oh, here we go. It's a good look. Not sure about this whole thing. I think we need to maybe pull this edge up a bit, maybe. But don't take my word for it. Like Muhammad Ali said that. Holy cow. Kind of reminds me of like a Fifth Element boat cab or something. Before I lost so many fights. Let's dun 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 dun. Before I lost too many fights and left my brain inside the ring. Ooh, tell me more. This game had a dream to one day feature Madonna. But as I like to say, it ain't bragging if it's true. Ooh. I was wondering how soon before I started breaking this thing. It's not that far ago. So this gives me a little bit better sense of what that vehicle could look like. Still needs a lot of work. We are just improvising after all. Yes, sir. Whoa. I saw that. I couldn't make out very well whether it was right or at least how you figure it is. Do care to explain your memory? Well, that's cool. I, I, okay. I respect that. Ravi, he looks like a guy. Some people look like guys. Who am I to judge? Such a weird thing. It does kind of look like a weird Banjo-Kazooie mask or something. With his chin. Oh gosh. Let's see. I really want to change my Twitter profile to be this crapping character. Like that is high art. You're talking about this guy? How do I hear this? Maybe there's no audio. Wouldn't that be a blessing? Oh, maybe it's this guy. Huh. I think Brochacho is pretty reasonable. I tried to do. You ever, you're gonna come to a point in your life where grabbing your chips and drink of choice seems like, not that cool. A vehicle. So that's a shape. How many bajillion triangles is that thing? 87. Oh, 173,000. Okay. That's ooh, that's an easy thing to catch. What the I guess the only weird thing about this is it looks just a little too much like a smile, right? Hi. Since I lost weight, I now have a woman-like body. Think about it. I'm like a man hourglass. I mean, you know, be you, man, hourglassman. That's, I will say, pretty funny. Um, yeah, losing weight takes a lot of work. I cannot say the same for myself, but I'm curious to discover uh, what lies beneath the decades of uh, poor health. It's better than being round. Life, is varying stages of roundness. I'm comfortable with that fact. Before I was 300, now I'm 210. That makes me a tall dude. Um, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm impressed. Needless to say, I look forward to reporting my progress. I borrowed a Fitbit from a friend of mine. We got a new scale at the studio. That's it's very it's very stylish. Those skis. Yeah, 6'5". That's crazy, especially for a 14-year-old. Like, I'm way impressed. You could probably play for the Miami Heat. Um, if you like dedicated yourself to your craft, which we all know is basketball. Ooh, that seems just fine. I was gonna say wrong until I saw how it actually looked. Are you now? Huh? Yeah. Laughs were had by on this episode of Power Block. I listened to the static of the electrical interference from the rest of the building and extrude faces into them like some kind of weird muscle bound demon. Uh, just so I can get these super cool shapes. That's getting somewhere. I don't think it's exactly bug like. Like these angles are a little bit harsh or soft for that. Like that thing is cool. Um, Too vertices. What do I want to do with that? I have like a really good sense, and then I just kind of, stopped making sense pretty pretty early on there in my career. Ugh, there's just no way to make that bubble attractive, and that's why you gotta go for a run from time to time. Got a lot of steps to count today. Let's see. I'm I guess I'm pretty well relaxed, but I haven't really done very much. I don't know when this thing determines a day has gone by. I think one of these is like calories or something like that. Like I don't know, man. Maybe I should read the manual. Man, face. What? Did I see the video of sexy vegan on Dr. Phil? No, I don't know what that is. I mean, like I think I know what Dr. Phil is, but not much more than that. What if I made a robot? Oh, ooh, that's a cool shape. Uh, So, safely remove you from the sidelines of your own fate. When that call comes, you better say hello. If this had some other crazy trim, I think it would be good to go. I don't know. It's a thing. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna go too nuts with this. Not right now. And I have broken it. So go down to the regular mode. How many? 3,000 polygons? That's not bad. I would say, can I get 2 subdivisions? For the price of 1? Yeah, it's pretty good. Doesn't take forever to do super subdivisions. I'm not sure what you're making here, but it's nice. Thanks. So there's this like, I guess it's mesh display average. Might fix some of these things. No, mesh display conform. So in the level block out, there's like this wooden shoe looking thing. And that's cool, but I'm trying to figure there's got to be like a better thing. So this is built pretty well around the origin. Let's export it and see how it turned out. Do 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 do. I just want something that I can distinguish the parts of, so that I can make a better sense of what this like facility where these are presumably built, like where they're what the heck they're made out of. What steps do they need? They have a chassis, some kind of core, need components to be added to them. They need a shell. Like what kind of futuristic stuff is in there? How do these other elements of my notes fit into that grand design? So if I go to, I don't know, maybe like art tests, it's not tools, tests, and I'm just gonna export this FBX. What? Default file extensions? Nah, dog. Export. Why don't I have options for other file extensions? Oh, interesting. And I can't link it up to that other project anymore. Alright, that's interesting. Let's open that same scene in my 2018. Just effectively screwed myself a little bit there. Huh. I wish sound from this went out. I don't think you can hear that. I'd have to pipe it to Discord, and I wouldn't be able to hear it. Bum. All right. Other Maya. Do you have the options that I'm looking for? Yes, you do. All right. Let's open foil. Architecture. Hey. So be like, are you sure? Fatal error. Jeez. Okay. That's great. So anyway, I built a shoe thing. I just wanted an OBJ out of that guy. I wonder if I could have just exported it as like saved it as something else and imported that. This looks great. File, save out. It's like you get to be in my head all day. Save scene as a thing. Some more safe. Like, what in the crap? Save. as in baseball. I'll save and quit and minimize you. Minimize you. So it recognizes the new project type and opens the new file. Flickety fla. Welcome to my bathroom. Fail error attempting to save an attempt folder. I'm not sure what that is. Attempting to. I mean, send a report. I don't even know. You're welcome. There's more where that came from. Look at this man. Like, what a cool job. You get to make a really, really small. Oh, this is fake. It's hilarious, but fake. What is up with that? That edit. You guys don't know how electron microscopes work. That's a self-portrait of Tamaki. Open with... No, not you. Yeah, I know. Not right now. I already sent you a report. Thank you for sending. I know. Cool. The fatal error really, really was deciding to upgrade. That was pretty fatal. Random ad. Is that socks? Factory socks? It's like a college or something like that? Precisely what does this have to do with anything? Like anything else on, I guess it's because they were made in a factory or something. Oh, you put it in your 2 bits. I appreciate that. Yeah. Recent projects. But I want to know about, like, what is all this junk? Get out of here. There should be a better way. What does this button do? Lock your stuff. Those animated bits. Classic. Kind of want to mess with, what? Have you purchased a different license that you'd like to use? I do want to go to Autodesk to try and figure this out, but it might be too late or too early. It's hard to say. Am I logged in? Logged in. Let's do this. Oh, this isn't even. Whoa, you have no products. 360 InfraWorks map data. That's kind of cool. What can I download and install? Stuff. Oh, dear. Right now. Wow. That was like the slowest 5 minutes of my life. We gotta go. This is a sweet style. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, I guess you get bits for watching ads. Oh, I mean, I must be owed tons of advertisements. Ah, advertisement bits. Those guys splitting the revenue. So neat. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. I like that. Engraved. Do, 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 do. I'll read DeviantArt comments all week. Hmm. So explain yourself. Export. What's going on here? Not a polycount export limit. I don't care about that. I wanna know what's going on. Mm-hmm. It really needs to. I don't know what my password is. I think I did before. Wow, did I get it right? Good guess. All right, so let's have a look at what's going on here. 'Cause the way I see it is there's something going on with. Wait, what? This is the wrong account. All right. What is the deal with all this peanuts? So I noticed that an export option disappeared from the older version of Maya that I was using, and those things have reappeared in the slightly newer version. Don't update your junk. Which I guess I'm glad to have this battle, but I really need to figure out how to fix that. It's a good thing I was being so productive earlier. Huh. Do 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 do. If I were to open this raw, fresh. What is this? Crashed. Please click the following button to retrieve the saved file. I'm afraid. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna stick to it. Believe in your guns. Stick to yourselves. File. Seems wrong. Prefer to believe in my swords and stick to my cooking. S words. Wise S words. Export. Your export words. Loop. Oh, I see. It's the new in my button. Drag to cut, control drag to sew. Oh, that's a neat tool. Whoa. Hmm. Close it out. Open Microsoft Edge, probably. So if I change the license types, does that mean that I can go to the old software? And synchronize from here? Oh, probably, maybe. There's only one way to be sure. No. This is like a very warm chair. I just want you to know. What does this button do? That's cool. Neat. I actually don't. Not like this. This is like the kind of warm that it's very like I'm sticky. This chair is like some like leathery plastic type material, and sitting still for an extended period of time is turning it into kind of like a blanket. Like I feel kind of sleepy. which is like not particularly entertaining. I want those Foley sounds from this group here. I have a message. Oh man, I want to listen to that. Hey, what's up, Super Streamer? Man, you're so cool. Where is? It's a Bard Council thing. Have you listened to this thing? I think it's brilliant. So much so that I can't even hear it. Gosh, just amplify the noise. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty, it's pretty thick right now. It's not a great feeling. I am curious about why you deep fried corn. Maybe you can explain that. Like you had corn and you had a deep fryer, and then, go back to step one. What email did I screw up? I need that. Restore. Gosh. OBJ, just like basic stuff. Not listed. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird thing. It's probably because the plugin is not loaded. What? That's like an old freaking feature. I didn't think about that. Display preferences, I think. Windows preferences plugin manager. Version is a window. Play blast. Why isn't this in like alphabetical order? General editors. Preferences. Plugin manager. Aha! Ah, time, friend. Wow. Apply to all CGFX shaders, FBX exporter, whatever this button is. GPU built-in deformer needs. Huh. OBJ export. So this stuff just got turned off somehow? Sure. Can you tell me what this is? Okay, one click. Okay. Turtle isn't loaded. Unfold 3D isn't loaded. What the I have to restart the program. FBX Maya, duh. Substance. Not really interested. Alright. Refresh. Close. Let's delete this guy. Because screw that guy. And think about it as a plugin thing, but I've dealt with this before. Oh, back in the Stone Age. It was like the essence of fast food. I guess you don't really like fast food. That's a positive trait. Hey, look, all of this junk is here. Sweet. Let's open our recent file. File does not exist. I love it when that happens. Um, oh, it doesn't. Oh, here it is. Okay. Export selection. There we go. Physics export. Can I change? Oh, I have my new URL thing. Sweet. We're good. Export selection. Like throw it on the desktop real quick. Dog car face. Eesh. Okay. Might as well save you. Might as well save you the trouble. Import Spark junk. Uh-huh. 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 50. Import. It's gonna be like, oh, your mesh looks like junk. In all honesty, it looks like junk. It looks like turbo junk. Let's let's unwrap this really rapidly. Get it? There we go. I'll save you. Export to you. Yes. And re-imports. That fixes some of the UVs. Oh, that's right. I have this super sweet content browser. I don't know. Sure. Nice. All right. For now, I'll save you. I'll let that be the judge. All right. How do we do with scale? Pretty bad. I might want to see the re-import dialog. Here we go. Yeah. That's how you do that. That's pretty close. Interesting. Okay. Now we're talking about trees. So before I get too crazy with this, let me save out a version of this stage. Save current level as. I'll go into white box sketch or factory sketch. Just have a place to drop in my art after I do the gallery thing. So now I'm on the right stage, and I have my super dope car. You know, it's super dope. Look at it. Might be a little large, but that's all right. You can do that again. Scale it. Re-import. I really like that we can do that without much of a time loss. Okay. Now we're looking at weasels. That's nice. Cool. So you're not super nuts. You might just be soup. Yeah, that's a good look. So I know. Let's see. What other assets do I have to mess with? Oh, how about one of those rail dude assets? Like, oh, I do have a rather of a rail mesh in here. I want the art tool for this. This guy. That's one of these guys. Maybe scale it down. Like, this button. I definitely have to remake this mesh for sure. Dupe. Whoa, the measuring tool. Right click, yes. And like this has to come from somewhere, I think. Right? Like supplies go onto this thing, and then like this thing happens. Let's see. Yeah, just kind of. Just keep going with it. Mhm. Ring, ring, ring. Oh man, I'm telling you. Except he's probably gone, but that song remains. Yeesh. Ooh. Well, I'm sorry your corn experiment didn't bear fruits. But, you know, nobody should have to suffer that. Just be grateful that you learned you learned early. Corn is not to be trifled with. Oh, that's right. That's so weird. All right. Hmm. 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 Do 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 do. Hmm. 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 I like that. Go faster. Woohoo. Oops. Mm-mm. And so, like, this side over here, where it says factory, I really think, like, if we travel this path, there's, like, a hint of a thing here. Uh, Something that's kind of vast. Maybe, like, maybe we can even see the elevator shaft as part of the joke, tie that world together. And then what I'm looking at here is what I'm about to go through. So this has to be some kind of just like mean ass looking thing, right? Like some boss. Um, let's see, like some boss ass monolithic thing, right? Um, because I will be going, what the crap is that? And that'll give me an opportunity to see into this space, which I think is smart, and maybe have like the other intricate detail. This will definitely be about scale. Like when I realized that I started over here, I think that in terms of perspective, we definitely want to make that a lot more dramatic. Maybe even do an animation for it. It's hard to tell. Uh, and then this type of thing where we don't understand the vastness of like this world. There's a hint of it here, and then just it could even be like a view out of a window into an even larger factory floor. Let's see. Do 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 do. 90 degrees. Negative 90 degrees. Come on. There we go. I don't know why I couldn't attach to the spline component of this blueprint when I'm drawing a track for a stage, right? Interesting. So another thing that gets kind of wonky is how much this mesh has to update as it continues to get longer. It has to redraw every mesh, which sucks. So this amazing machine kind of goes crap. Where's also maybe something that has more vertical. Let's see. Yeah, because then we can have the thing really wrapping around. Like anything that like why can't I inspector spline rail components default whatever 500. Yeah, fewer meshes 250. Let's see here. I see. Oh, here we go. This guy. I wasn't done splining. I mean, I guess I could use multiple actors. And I would after here too, right? Hmm. Oh wow. It's amazing how time flies when you're actually doing something. Ding, ding, ding. Right? Let's build some serious lighting. Break all kinds of junk. Well, actually got pretty well toward what I was thinking. I've got a blocking volume. I've got some stuff to put in that room. I'm definitely going to need to revise this mesh as it is much wider. I mean, we can re-import it wherever it is. Content, assets, rail, this guy, right? And so we can most definitely make this guy, whatever, not as large. So we'll take it down by half for good measure. Asset re-import because it's that easy. Save. That should update my instance. There we go. Um, so there's definitely a lot of good here. I can see kind of how big, like now, how big that guy is, I guess, compared. You're coming with me, guy. Oh, you're part of this group? It's weak. Let's go find the skeletal mesh of the guy and just drop his stupid butt in here. Mobile physics asset. No, just get. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. That's actually not bad at all. Also, I shouldn't be dicking around that too much. But hey, somebody's attacking Team at 40 Blue. Thank you for donating your bits and stuff. Um, that's been another, I'd say, relatively successful power block, actually. I was concerned at first, but the more that I look back at this last little block of time and the kind of bit that we had going for it from the top, started thinking a little bit more broadly about what that kind of space needs in order to feel populated and interesting. Um, I mean, when we're talking about scale, that is the place. This level needs to be reorganized um, severely, but we now have something that goes like, oh, well, you can look at this mesh here, that mesh there. There are definitely going to be issues in terms of like player scale of around how close am I going to get to this thing, right? I mean, initially, I think in the concept, they're kind of designed uh, to like hang from the ceiling in rows, right? So we're talking about like these kinds of things. If I were to roughly where you might be, um, and I could probably just replace the mesh, uh, but we'll just do that. Dun, dun, dun. All right, like I guess I envision them like this. Light maps, which will need to be rebuilt anyway. I know. Anyway, um, looks alright. It's a weird artifact, but things like this, yeah, where I have like this structure from the concept. I have this thing up here where maybe I'll have like a bot that has to deliver these things. And we'll probably start importing our robots. Here's the car, which is beautiful. It shouldn't be a static uh, object, but that's fine. And we can figure, oh, well, this car has to be built on this road. You know, am I happy with the scale of this path? Actually, yes. What the? There we go. Yeah. And this essentially would be like the space from within you'd experience a lot of the other game or other portions of the game. But, as it stands, it's not bad. Saboka, hello and welcome back. You've just caught the very end of Power Block. Maybe you do this on purpose. I appreciate that you do. we're talking about kind of replacing one prototype mesh for another iteration of that mesh. So I went from uh, maybe like the dog shoe version to more of the shoe dog version. I guess Sophie was here the whole time. That's cool. I had no idea. And placing some of the assets that we were working on um, over the last couple of weeks into this stage, just to see like what we're dealing with. Like there's other stuff that we had in the original that might be useful for stuff, right? But this isn't even materials. Um, there's certainly aspects of this that are useful for like paneling and for maybe wall detail. We can like rotate the thing and make it into like a pillar or something like that. Like that would be kind of cool, right? Hmm. Not opposed to this idea. None of this animal goes to waste. Yeah, you could do this kind of thing. I want to scale it maybe negative y, uh, right? And now I have something of like a, oh, that's neat. Some kind of like tech techie scaffold. So this is kind of what I mean, right? We need these parts in order to really like get the most out of limited resources. Personnel, time, money, call it what you will. Um, and usually, um, I would say that this type of approach is often dictated by necessity, much less than, oh yeah, I'm gonna just, put those, I'm just gonna turn those floors into those walls. But like that by itself goes quite a long way into changing the character of the stage. It's just like just the thing. It is just the thing I wanted for an asset that I haven't looked at in like 600 years. Not bad. What else you got in here? There's this little pylon guy. This little pylon guy is like also some of these assets are just kind of ridiculously large in terms of texture size and stuff. And I guess using these types of assets to figure out like, oh well, I know there's like a what? Hold on, I want the whole shebang. What's going on, dude? There we go. Yeah. So there's some kind of thing going on in here, right? That is definitely more. Let's do this. Do you like this type of core? So when you're coming through this section, you'll be like, what the crap is that thing? And maybe it's taller, maybe it's larger, right? But now we're starting to put some of these assets to work. Even though like of course none of this is final, I'm actually kind of happy. I didn't think that I would come out of this that happy at all. Huh. Trim lamp. That is not. Here's a lamp. I got your lamp right here. Uh, you know, but as we, because I think the art pipeline is pretty solid. I need to make sure that the animation is tight. Um, and we have tight animators and what have you. But when we get to this level where we're diligently and carefully placing as many assets as this, uh, a lot of good things can happen, right? At this point, it's pretty much like building a sprite sheet. What is that noise? Oh, that noise is the game engine running. Huh, sweet. Is this like local rotation? There we go. I have to fix the orientation of that. And this is all just gonna pile up in details and things like that. But why not get the most out of your crazy stuff? That's not bad. That's not bad. I'd love to mess with the topology of this as well. Like instead of just having a flat floor, have kind of dips into it. I also want see the same with it. This has that kind of like crazy battery like wall structure. There are other structures like that in the concept that I want to return. Uh, right, but it's not bad. It's very not bad. So I'm gonna save my work and start the mysterious SVN machine. Um, and you know, save all of this stuff. I'll thank you all very much. Building out caps lock is on. Oh. Building out backup sketch level. It's beyond the white box. I'm just testing the art direction. And I'm trying to, like, I'm afraid of things like there being too many glowy things or not enough purple copper or whatever. But this is all stuff for another day. Tune in tomorrow. It's a very strange, I just feel strange for not listening to music for like 2 hours. Um, but good, but good. If you like butts. Anyway, have a good day, and catch me on this. I'm Angry Crow, and this is MintPotion.